Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a BI Rabbi. There's been a lot written and a lot said about Leonard Cohen's new song, You Want It Darker, that has just been released in the last couple of days. Some have suggested that it is his best work ever. Others have also suggested that it is his most Jewish piece. And I would agree that considering the fact that this song has some of the most Jewish texts and ideas ever included in his music, and of course that it includes a synagogue choir and cantor singing in it from Montreal, that it is definitely connected to Jewish tradition. And I would also agree that probably more than almost any other modern piece of music that I've heard sung in English, that this is truly a shir, that this is the mixture of music and poetry combined into one. It is powerful, it is evocative, but I'm not sure, for those of you who have already had the opportunity to hear this new song, You Want It Darker, that it is actually a Jewish piece of music. And in fact, I would argue that the very idea embedded within this music that has a high holiday connection as we are just days away from Rosh Hashanah, maybe this particular piece of music is the opposite of basic Jewish theology. The song, or the poem, seems to suggest that in this world, God wants more darkness, that we want more darkness, not only in life, but in our spiritual existence. But I would suggest that God wants from us, and we want from us, more light. We want from us, and God wants from us, more life. In the song, the word, I am here, hineni, words that are meant to reflect and evoke the words that were used by Abraham in the very Torah reading that we'll be reading on Rosh Hashanah, are used by Leonard Cohen. When Abraham says, hineni, I am here, I don't believe it's to bring darkness into this world. Even though it is connected to the Akedah, it is connected to the binding of Isaac, I believe that it's to bring more life into this world, more light into this world. As Abraham is saying, I am your servant God. I am faithful. I, in any way that you want, will find a way to connect to you, to have a relationship to you. And the words also remind us, of course, of hineni, the words that are chanted by the cantor during the high holidays, when the cantor says, I am standing here, not really as enough of a person to be able to stand here, but I will do whatever it is that I can in order to be your servant, to bring more life, to bring more light into this world. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Ki Tavo, and in this coming Shabbat, we say at the end of Bikurim, at the end of bringing our first fruits for God, as a thank you for everything that we have, that we shall go into this world and go out blessed, that we shall have a blessing in this world. The Talmud says that what this means is that when we die, that we should die and leave this world as pure as when we came into it. And I would suggest that we could take what the Gemara teaches us and take it one step further and say that no matter what happens in our life, no matter how challenging it may be, that we should end our life with as much light as we came into it. And so in this time period of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, when we reflect on the days that we live in this world, we should say to ourselves and pray to God that there should be just as much light throughout our days, from the beginning to the end. And well, yes, this is an incredible song that Leonard Cohen has produced and has sung. I believe that we all need to seek more light and less darkness. Shabbat Shalom.